My name is Lieutenant Gary Wiegand. I'm with the Macomb County Sheriff's Marine Division, and today I want to go over some of the important safety equipment that every boater should have on their boat in the state of Michigan. Not only Lake St. Clair, but all over this great state of Michigan. Life jackets are very, very important. You need to have one life jacket on board your boat for each passenger, okay? One personal flotation device. They have to be U.S. Coast Guard approved. They have to be the proper size and fit for the intended wear. They have to be readily accessible, and they have to be in good condition. Some of the occupants of your boat have to have a life jacket on. Children under the age of 6 must be wearing a U.S. Coast Guard approved personal flotation device when they're riding in a boat. This, although it is U.S. Coast Guard approved and it would fit a child under the age of 6, that's an illegal life jacket if you are riding in a boat. You have to have a Type 1 or a Type 2. The difference is this pillow back here, this piece of flotation that is guaranteed to hold a young child's head out of the water if he or she should fall in. And also a nice safety feature is the grab strap. So if a child were to fall in the water, it gives you an option of where you can grab a hold of the child and pull them out. Very important to have this strap in place between the child's legs, so if you do have to pull them out of the water, they don't slip back through the life jacket. So that is a very, very important piece of safety equipment. For the adults on board, common life jacket everybody has is your Type 3 personal flotation device or a life vest. So as long as it's the proper size and fit, U.S. Coast Guard approved, that's a legal life jacket. If this is your life jacket option, this is a Type 5. This only counts if you are wearing it. These are your inflatable type PFDs. You see a lot of these out there, but that only counts if you have it on. The main difference, a Type 1 or a Type 2 personal flotation device, they're guaranteed to hold a person's head out of the water. So if you're in a boating accident, you're knocked unconscious or for whatever other reason, you can't physically hold your head out of the water yourself. A Type 1 or a Type 2, they're guaranteed to hold the person's head out of the water. So those are very, very good life jackets. Another important piece of safety equipment, a Type 4 throwable. A lot of people refer to this as your ring or your Type 4 throwable, boat cushion style. I would always recommend, you see these two, have floatable rescue line attached. If somebody were to fall overboard or if you're rendering aid to another person out on the lake, you can throw this out to that person that they can grab a hold of, and now you have an option on how to pull that person into safety. Or if your throw is a little off, like many of our Detroit Tiger pitchers, you can retrieve this and bring it back and have a second try. The next most important thing, in my opinion, is a charged cell phone and a marine safety, a marine radio, UHF radio, marine radio. Channel 16, U.S. Coast Guard distress channel. That's very important. That's going to alert the U.S. Coast Guard, any sheriff patrol, or any other boaters in the area that you need help. But almost more important, 911 on your cell phone. Our dispatch centers, and most of the dispatch centers in the state of Michigan, that 911 phone call is going to give the dispatcher your latitude and longitude. And out here on Lake St. Clair, our dispatch center, they will send that right to our patrol boat, right to the onboard computer in there, and our sheriff's deputies can input that latitude and longitude into our GPS system and bring us right to your location to get us there very quickly to help you out.
Fire extinguishers?
Fire extinguishers, yep. If your boat has an enclosed compartment where your gas is, most boats do, most of your boats over 16 feet, you have to have a fire extinguisher on board your boat. All wave runners, personal watercraft, they also have to have a fire extinguisher. It has to be charged, has to be in good condition. Fire extinguishers are important. You also need a sound producing device. Bell, whistle, horn, something that you can signal if you need help out there or if heavy fog rolls in.
What's the biggest mistake even experienced boaters can make?
One of the biggest mistakes experienced boaters can make is simply overlooked, is having the right amount of life jackets on board your boat, or the cell phone has gone dead, no marine radio, no way to call for help. They haven't let loved ones know where they're going to be, what we call filing a float plan. Tell people, friends, relatives, I'm going out on the boat for the day. Here's where we're going. Here's the boat that we're going to be on, the MC numbers. We're launching from this launch site. Our car and trailer, our truck and trailer will be there. So in case of an emergency or you don't return home or you're overdue, we have a starting point on where to look. But I would think almost more importantly, alcohol. That is something that a lot of people, you're out there for the weekend, you're having a good time, you're out on the boat, you don't realize on a hot sunny day, your body becomes dehydrated a lot faster. So the way that your body processes that alcohol, simply put, you will get drunk faster outside under the sunshine on a nice sunny day out on a boat. So you have to be very, very careful of operating while intoxicated.
And not necessarily realize it.
Correct. Sometimes, the old adage, it can sneak up on you fast, especially on a 85-degree hot sunny day. You're enjoying all the fresh air, and people don't realize the amount of alcohol sometimes they consume or the effect it has on their body. On a normal day, they say, well, I can drink 2, 3, 4 beers and I'll be okay. But the effects of those 2, 3, or 4 beers are greatly exaggerated outside on a hot, sunny summer day.
Do you know how many incidents you handle out on this big lake?
Yes, sir.
Year?
Yep. So over the past 2 years, our Sheriff's Marine Division have responded to 153 search and rescues, 2 search and recoveries, or those would have been fatal boating accidents, body recoveries, over 81 accidents, and 6 boat fires. And that is, so this year we will have, starting this weekend, we have 4 full-time deputies assigned to the Marine Division, 2 command officers, and over 70 marine safety officers. The marine safety officers volunteer their time. They're at no cost to the taxpayers, and they are trained. They do have arrest powers. They assist our deputies, and without them, we really couldn't do this job.
And what's the most dangerous incident for you guys to handle?
I would say a boating accident are the most dangerous incidences for us to handle. When our dive team has to be activated for a fatal boating accident, that's probably some of the most dangerous work we do. Boat fires, we had several boat fires last year. We had one down in Sinclair shores last year that caused damage to several other vessels. So in the marina, yes. So that was an incident where one boat caught on fire and it was possibly catching other boats on fire in the area. So those are dangerous situations. And just, one of the things people don't think about, and even, what I train our deputies, we have a U.S.-Canadian border right here. So just like a traffic stop, any boat stop, it can go south, quickly. So the men and women who work out here have to be very careful on, what they're doing and who they're dealing with.
That Marina Fire, was that exacerbated by fuel? Did it catch a fuel tank, and is that what caused it to go crazy?
I believe so. I wasn't working that day, but I believe, yeah, the fuel on the boat and the boat, believe it or not, there's a lot of flammable material on a boat. The fiberglass, your old wood boats, but even your modern boats, there's a lot of flammable material on there. The way they're parked at marinas so close to each other, it can be messy.
And incidents at night, they can be very dangerous too.
Boating,
they may
yes.
not have their navigation lights on.
Correct, 100%. Boating at night, so your boat has to be properly lit, and if something ever happens on your boat, make sure that you have a certified mechanic or a marine specialist look at the lights. Don't just try to change light bulbs yourself. There's a reason that the red light bulb is on a certain side of the boat. The green's on the right. As you're behind the wheel, you're the driver. Your green light's on the right, the red light's on the left. Those give people indications of where your boat is headed at night. Just like driving a car, green means go, red means stop. So when we teach our boater safety classes, we teach everyone what the boat lights look like, how they're configured, what an all-round white light means. A boat may be anchored at night, and how you drive around it, or if you see a green light coming at you, you know that the boat is approaching you, but you have the right of way because you see the green and you get to go. Or if you see a boat's red light, that's when I have to stop and slow down because it's the red light. So it's very, very important to have those lights on at night and configured the proper way. Radar, if your boat has that, is very important. It gets dark out here quick. There's no street lights, and it's hard to see. So you have to make sure that you really know what you're doing if you're going to be boating out here at night.
Last question I have is, the water levels are way down this year.
Correct. You notice in the background some of the sandbags.
Yeah, yeah, that was from the high water.
The high water in previous years.
So
This
what does that mean for boaters in terms of being out there, hitting a sandbar, bottoming out, and so on?
You have to pay more attention this year. The lake levels are down approximately 2 feet this year than they from where they were last year. So yes, you boaters will be in danger of running aground in different spots where last year maybe they could have sailed right across. So they have to make sure they pay attention to their navigational charts. If you have a proper working depth finder on your boat, kind of pay close attention to that. And the biggest rule is just when you're close to shore, you want to slow that boat down. You want to slow down not only for the lower lake levels, but also for the wake that your boat produces, so you don't cause damage to the shoreline with erosion or any kind of property damage to any other homes or boats that are tied up to shore.
Anything else you want to add?
Boater safety. So in Michigan, there are certain rules for who needs a boater safety certificate. Anybody who is born after December 31st of 1978 must have a boater safety certificate to ride a PWC. So you need to really think about that. December 31st of 1978, if you were born after that date, you have to have a Michigan boater certificate to operate a personal watercraft in the state of Michigan. That's the law. Children who are 14 and 15 years old, they can operate a personal watercraft. They have to have the boater safety certificate, and they have to have a parent or legal guardian accompany them. So once you're over that age, you can drive you can drive a personal watercraft, but you have to have that boater safety certificate. Also, a law that is somewhat newer in the state of Michigan is driving a boat. Anybody born after July 1st of 1996 must also have a boater safety certificate to legally operate a vessel in the state of Michigan. The Sheriff's Department teaches boater safety classes for free. You can visit our website and get class information. We do teach them virtually, but we'll also teach in-person classes, and as the summer goes on, we'll make sure that we have classes scheduled for people.
Do you know how many boats and boaters there are out here on Lake St. Clair?
There are over 150,000 registered boats on Lake St. Clair. The state of Michigan has nearly 1 million registered boats in the state. And Lake St. Clair is one of the busiest freshwater lakes in the nation. Per square mile of Lake St. Clair, there are more registered boats here than almost anywhere in the nation. So it is a very, very busy